So this training is all about what to expect in the early stages of your business. And you're probably wondering why I've got some apples here. So this is about preparing yourself for the different personality types that you'll come up across. So I mentioned that I talked to a few of my friends that are a bit negative. You might come across someone that's positive. You might come up with someone that's not quite sure. So we put people into personality types, but we actually do it in apples because everyone knows what an apple is. So we've got a red apple, green apple, and a rotten apple. It's actually an avocado, but you've got to pretend it's a rotten apple. I didn't have time for an apple to go rotten, so bear with me. So in this business, it's not about changing people's minds. It's about giving them the information, and it's a sorting process. So red apples are the goers. They just say, yes, they're delicious, they're beautiful. You'll start explaining things and they'll say, I'm in. So red apples are the ones that you want. You want as many red apples as you can. Green apples, they look amazing. They're beautiful, but they could be a little bit sour when you bite into them. So they're the people that are going to have questions. So obviously answer their questions, but I wouldn't spend all day, every day on a green apple. If someone's a green apple, they're a green apple. You can't change a color of an apple. So I can sit here and go red, go red. It's never going to go red. So a green apple getting the information, he can turn himself into a red apple later, but you can't do it. So as much information as you give them. So a little bit, they might be a little bit sour, have heaps of questions, but don't spend a lot of time on their questions. Send email links, get all their questions answered. But then we've got the rotten apple, avocado. But the rotten apples are people that are just negative. You could give them a bag of gold and they're going to say, that's too heavy. They're going to say, no, that looks stupid, you're an idiot. Like when I got, and believe me, some of the most special people in my life, my family, my best friends, were rotten apples. It doesn't mean they're rotten people. They just weren't open to the opportunity. But years later, they've seen my success and they're coming into the business now. So rotten apples, no. So the best thing I do with a rotten apple is get referrals. So they might be your best friends, your family member, and you might say to them, hey, look, I know you're not interested in what I do, but I'd really love your support. So expect your close friends and your family to be rotten apples, and let your enroller know when you talk to them. Go back to them and say, hey, what color apple was the person that you talked to? So it makes a little bit of a game of it. It prepares people for a little bit of negativity, because I know it really got me down at the start. But once I understood this, I understood that I was searching for red apples. So if you could imagine you had a big tree and you're looking for every red apple was worth $10,000. These were worth $1,000, and these were worth nothing. You'd go searching for red apples. It's not about picking the greens and turning them red. It's about searching for those red apples, because one good red apple can change your life in this business. So that's it. Guys, all of these. Oh!